All right. What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Hello.
So, Bradley, would you like to take it away?
Yeah, sure. As the person with the picture of a foot as their picture, that is me, Bradley.
All right. Who's who's next?
I volunteer. Uh, so I'm the dude who had I'm Dylan, all right, and I'm the dude who has half of Brody's face as his profile picture.
Do you want me to go next?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, my name is Andrew. All right, it's a cool name. And I'm like the weird chicken thing, the Enderman chicken. It's pretty great. Yeah.
All right, Luke.
Yeah, I'm
you wanna go
Luke. I'm the
next?
one flipping everyone off.
All right, and I'm Braden. I'm JC Denton.
They
They can't see your name.
Yes, but that's
realization
my
in
profile
three,
picture.
2.
Yeah, big dumb.
Call me.
Okay. All right. So, guys, welcome to our excellent $100 budget podcast.
Wait, $100 budget.
Yeah, it
Where's
was.
all that going?
Uh,
I wasn't
And
informed of this budget. Am I
Braden's
getting paid this
uh.
week?
So, guys, what do you want to talk about first? What's-
That
It
paycheck
says
of
here on
mine.
the script that the first thing we're talking about is coronavirus.
Yeah,
Porn.
there's
Oh,
this little
wow.
tiny disease that I've heard of called Corona. I don't know what it is, but
I don't have my script ready.
Why are we talking about beer?
Yeah, we're talking about Corona first.
Yeah.
all right.
It's not good.
All right, hang on, wait. Let me get my script. Where it is?
So let's get the update. What's the latest update on the
Alright.
corona? Who has it?
Oh,
a lot
person-
of people. A ton of people.
Yeah.
All right.
You can get a statistics.
Person died in Michigan. That's pretty.
Yeah,
Base first
we had the first death in our home state of Michigan. Yeah.
Mhm.
First
Base.
casualty.
basically.
Yeah.
What I've heard, the government's just gonna collapse. That's what's gonna happen. That's
Yep.
That's what I've heard.
Yep.
Just gonna full blown, just collapse.
Sounds like
No,
I
it.
think we should all spread
anything?
into a widespread panic.
Yep,
Everybody,
Yeah, everyone
every
buy
man for
toilet
themselves.
paper.
Oh yeah, okay. You gotta buy as much toilet paper as possible. If you don't, you're gonna die. I mean, that's
Yeah,
the only
As
practical
much
is
toilet paper as you can fit into your Karen mom van.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you guys
If you
know
don't have
how
a Karen mom van, you're already 2 steps behind. Go back to the dealership. Get like 2. All right, you're gonna need 2.
Yeah, so you guys know how in Fallout you use caps for like bottle caps for currency? Yeah, it's gonna be
It's toilet paper.
Yeah, it's
So
toilet paper.
just buckle up, Buttercup. It's gonna be a wild ride.
Mm-hmm.
So be pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
So
wonder.
keep going. Go ahead.
Huh?
I wonder what is gonna mainly like. I wonder if games are gonna be a huge. They're gonna be impacted greatly by coronavirus.
Well, the Nintendo store shut down, or the Nintendo New York store shut down
Mm.
for a little while, till this thing blows over. Someone at Nintendo actually had a Corona, I believe.
Mm.
Would I be?
Oh, they had the beer.
Yeah. Yeah, Brad.
No alcohol premises. Uh,
Starting the stream off strong, I see, guys.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Obviously, you can tell this
Should,
is.
should we start with a B
big
flat
fun.
scale?
No.
I don't like you.
Oh, this
That's
is great.
That's our theme song.
Oh.
That's our theme song right there.
All right.
I thought our theme song was Megalovania.
No. It
No.
can't be.
How about
no, it
All
can't be.
Star?
That's copyrighted. Both of those are
Yeah.
copyrighted. Stop playing
Oh.
that.
What if we just like changed one note?
Yeah.
No.
No. It's kind of like if someone sneezed at a performance.
Totally.
Kind of doesn't change the composition at all.
Mhm.
Composition.
Yeah. Big word, Tom Brad.
Big brain.
All right. So,
Oh,
what do you guys want to talk about?
your mom.
Copyrighted music on Twitch. Is
Oh.
that allowed?
No.
No.
I'm
Obviously, it
looking
wouldn't
it up
be.
now.
Well, you have.
Well, because
I say.
there's other Twitch streamers that will literally play their rap music podcast and then blast it across the Twitch stream.
Well, the rap music might not be copyrighted.
Well, hang on. What about all the piano channels while they're like playing the music? Do you think that?
No, because they're
Do
adding
you,
original content.
Mm-hmm.
well then, this is my original content.
Not if you just sit there and play it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We're getting off topic. We're getting off topic for
All
the
right.
Gamer Gunk podcast.
This isn't gaming related.
This is
Alright.
not gaming related. Let's
But,
start
wait,
again. Let's start again. We got this, guys.
In reality,
Coronavirus isn't even gaming.
Yeah,
Wait,
I was gonna say that.
oh, it technically is.
It technically
I-
is. Corona
Yeah.
does relate to gaming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because a whole bunch of people are gonna be stuck at their homes, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, I need something to do."
Yeah.
They
Speaking
just
of
boot
that,
up the old
actually,
Xbox.
Steam had the most users recently that were logged in at once playing games.
Heck yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's
So,
pretty long.
other news. So Xbox Series X and PS5 specs got announced.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys guesstimate the prices and stuff for that will be?
Xbox.
I'm guessing Xbox Series X. Like, I have no idea about the PS5 because I don't know about the specs for that. But for the Series X, I'm guessing like $500.
Mm.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I mean,
Mm.
they can't price it because when Xbox One came out with Kinect, they priced it at like 600, and then no one bought it, so they had to do price drops.
Yeah,
So
but like,
they're probably afraid of those numbers, those higher numbers.
yeah, but sorry,
Go
Keep
ahead.
going.
Go ahead.
the thing is, a big part as to why people weren't buying the Xbox One is because, yes, it was more expensive. Like, it was super expensive, but there were also like a bunch of stupid features on it. Like, it had to be connected to Wi-Fi, and you couldn't share your games with other people.
Yeah, that was huge turnoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Was it them or PlayStation that said that they were not allowing used games? Like used games would not work.
That was Microsoft, yeah,
Yeah.
because the game was like tied to your system or something like that. I
Mhm.
don't know. It was like only you could play it, which
Yeah.
was a really thing.
Yeah, so I feel like they're going to stay away from that kind of number, even though it's going to be hard since like a graphics card that can do ray tracing
Mm-hmm.
is like, because they can do ray tracing on the Xbox One, Series X, I mean. So with that, they have to price manage to where they're not above what the
Mhm.
consumer can pay for, but also like
Where they aren't losing
reasonable
money.
reasonable for ray tracing.
Yeah. Yeah, but I have a question. Which do you think will sell more, like initially, the Series X or the PS5?
PS5.
I'd say the Xbox
Yeah,
because
I'm gonna say Xbox
Mm.
too.
Yeah,
I
I'd
feel
say-
like that's better advertised.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There been
I
like
guess.
advertising for PS5 yet.
Yeah, a PS5 is just late to the game for everything. Like Xbox showed gameplay and what their system looks like yesterday. What is that? Or was it today? March 18th. That was like
That's today.
that was like when they released the specs for PlayStation. Didn't show any gameplay or what the console looks like to my knowledge either though.
Yeah.
So I feel like the hype is like not as much there as it is for Xbox.
Yeah, and before that, like the only thing that they had for that system, like that they told us, was just the name, and
Yeah,
that's it.
like they had a huge reveal trailer for like the name,
Mm-hmm.
which like kind of not cool.
Yeah.
It's just what everyone was calling it already.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. They just haven't built as much hype around it, so they're gonna have to do a lot. Um, during
A lot of advertising.
yeah, during when E3 probably would have happened, since they're
Yeah.
even though they weren't going, they probably have some kind of press or something happening that time.
Yeah.
But
Um. Also, one thing that I want to say is, if Sony, like, this isn't really like related to playing the games or anything, but just like looking at the designs of the systems. If Sony uses like the concept designs that people have been putting out for the PS5, I honestly think that even though the Series X looks kind of bad in my opinion, I think that would look much better than the PS5 design
mm,
because I'm just not really that big a fan of that concept.
yeah, are you the concept for Xbox or PlayStation?
The PS5.
Got it. Yeah, I mean the dev kit. Most dev kits don't look like the actual console, but
Yeah.
an example is PlayStation 2, I believe. Their dev kits was just a bigger version of the original, like normal PlayStation 2 consumer bought PS2.
Mm-hmm.
So if their actual PS5 dev kits look the same or look similar, I mean it. I don't know. I don't know how that'd go over.
Yeah. Uh, but you brought up something. This is kind of off topic from the One X and PS5, but you talking about the PS2 reminded me of something pretty neat that I saw. Uh, there was a TV that was sold, that like back in the PS2 era, where it was a TV with like a PS2 built into the base of the
Mm.
TV, which was pretty neat.
Yeah, I don't think something like that would really ever happen again. Cause I don't
Yeah.
know. You don't see that really as much anymore. You saw that with like I saw a Dreamcast TV, um, original PlayStation. I think I saw once. Like I think there was a GameCube TV. I may be remembering that wrong, but stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't really happen anymore. Mostly with CRTs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you really did want like an Xbox One in your TV, you could just saw the base off and like
Yeah, you could make it
throw it in there.
work.
Yeah,
It'd just be a
Yeah.
lot of home
duct tape.
built.
Yeah.
Probably be pretty sketchy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So, anyways,
Uh,
Anyway, not anyways.
so anyway, I hate you. If you are a PC gamer like us, you can go to the Epic Games launcher, and they have a lot of free games. Like tomorrow, they have the Stanley Parable, which is
and
actually a game that I want to play.
they also have Watch Dogs, which is pretty cool.
That's also a game.
And just before anyone asks, we are not
We
sponsored
are
by
not sponsored.
Epic
Bradley
Games
Yeah.
brought it up like
whatsoever.
we were. Mr. Foot over there brought it up like we were sponsored. We are
No.
not
Although,
sponsored.
if anyone wants to sponsor us,
Hey,
we will
we got
promote you to the skies. All
we got
right.
12 total views. I mean, 4 of those were during the pre-show when it was a black screen. So, you know. Oh, sorry,
But
19.
hey,
Yeah.
we got this. All right. We will. No matter what your company is, within reason, we will promote you. All right. If you want
Gun.
money. I mean, we like encouraging businesses to succeed.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So apparently does the government since they're giving us or Michigan, I believe. I thought was it just Michigan or was it nationwide? I'm not
Was what?
sure. The price cut thing we were talking about earlier. So the government will
Oh,
give us money, a certain amount of money, kind of like that what they did in like a long time ago in like Great Depression ish
yeah,
time
yeah.
period, where they gave people money to make the economy like flourish more due to like Corona.
Mm,
Yeah,
So
because currently our economy is kind of garbage in the
yeah,
U.S.
Kind of collapsing.
It's pretty it's pretty
because
bad.
no one's going out and buying anything anymore, including like restaurants and stuff, which is
Ooh,
big bucks.
yeah. The
yeah.
the travel industry is dying, and the
Yeah.
government's like giving it money in order to keep it afloat for a little while.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But so what I was gonna say, since we are not old enough to pay bills, we're not like paying taxes yet. We would get, I thought I heard around $500.
Ooh.
So if we were to get $500, um, what would you guys personally like spend those buckaroonies on?
I
Game.
would probably finish paying off my truck.
Oh
I would
yeah.
probably for a car. So I could
Actually,
get
I'd probably do that.
What
What do you
about you,
mean?
Luke?
Huh?
yeah,
What
you could
about
buy
you? What would you
one.
spend if you got $500 from the government? How would you spend?
Probably save for a car.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's kind of boring. You're supposed to
Yeah.
say something like, "I was gonna buy a new computer."
Yeah, you guys are all boring. That was meant to be gaming related because it's the Gamer
Sorry.
Gunk podcast, and you
I'd
guys are
spend
like
all
car.
$500 on game
Sorry,
I'll
and
spend.
upgrading my computer.
sorry, life exists.
Actually, yeah. In second thought, I get the newest processor that there is out, and I'd buy a bunch of thermal paste, and I'd coat my entire computer in thermal paste.
Yeah, I'll buy a Nintendo Switch and a Switch Lite, so I use up all $500 in one go.
There you go.
God.
Perfect. Zero games other than the
Mm-hmm.
ones you already own with your current
Dude,
Switch.
I can play Fortnite. I don't need any other game.
Take that back. Take it back
Take
right
it
now.
back.
Sorry, sorry guys, it's a joke.
I'm sure.
It is. I haven't played Fortnite since long time ago.
Yeah, I'm sure.
2 days.
I don't remember the last time. Oh, I remember the last time I played it. Like I remember what I was doing, but I don't remember when it was.
Did you win?
But we were I think I can't remember who I was playing with, but we were on the map. I can't remember what map it was, but it was like a weird pyramid thing, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, those are community built buildings," and the square of the map is dedicated to those. And I was like,
Mm,
"Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty cool." And that's pretty much the only thing that I thought was cool about Fortnite.
mm,
I remember that.
yeah.
Do you remember like the pyramid one?
The pyramid one.
I remember the pyramid.
I think that was a little after my time.
Yeah, well, that's the last time I played.
Speaking of battle royales, I just want to talk about the Call of Duty one that just came out.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. Okay, I know I've been talking about this a lot outside of the podcast, but I really like this battle royale. All right, because it's free. All right, which is something that Activision usually doesn't do, is make free stuff.
They want money.
Exactly. But the coolest thing about this is that this hold on a second. Uh
So that was Dylan's mom.
yeah, it was my mom.
First guest on the podcast. What an
Yeah.
honor.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was talking about this battle royale. So the coolest thing about it is that they're for the battle royale they're using the same engine used for the new Modern Warfare game, which is like one that they've like made from scratch. They didn't use any other engines, and I find that pretty cool because it's a really good engine for a game, and they could have charged money for just the battle royale part alone, but they didn't.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet. I've been playing more Animal Crossing since got that a little early. It's been overall, I'd say it's not a disappointment. It's pretty good. That's all
But
I'll say on it.
but would you say it's one of the best Animal Crossing games, or at
I
least
mm,
would you say it was at least a good one?
I would say it was a good one. I would say it's a very good one, and I'd say it could use a little bit more new leaf elements and a little bit less. Like I'm on day 2 right now, and I don't know how to sell things. So my
Mm.
inventory is full of fish and bugs, and there's no Tom Nook's shop to sell it at. I have to. All I can do is walk up to Tom Nook and talk to him about crafting recipes, like it's
Mm.
Minecraft.
Well,
Uh,
you
to
might
respond to Arcade Dash 19's wife, Hola. How's it going, man?
That's my sister.
anyway.
It's not a joke.
See, I had no clue. I was just,
Oh wait, do we have a viewer?
Yeah,
Oh,
who's Deo 2004?
I don't know. They posted earlier. They left, I think.
Oh, did
I
they?
have no idea who that is.
We have 4 people watching now. All right, who of
Mm,
all of us are on the stream?
I am.
Who in here? All right,
I
so we
know
got
I
1, 2
I
counting me.
was. I just exited.
DAO
Dylan,
must
are
be.
you on?
I'm
Uh,
playing games.
Dawn's DAO, I
I
think.
All right, RK-19's wife is I'm Braden's sister. Wait. All right,
We went over this already.
we did go over this.
there's
Yeah.
5 people watching. So.
Alright,
Yeah.
So two.
So-
Category: talk shows and podcasts.
There's 2 real people watching, including my sister.
That's me.
It's pretty great.
So
Wait, you're Braden's sister?
yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, were you about to say something?
I was getting back on topic. Why?
Oh, I was gonna bring up another topic,
Oh,
but
go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, well, I just looked over at my Metal Gear Solid game and I wondered, since what was the company for it? Since Konami fired Kojima,
Mhm.
Hideo Kojima, I wonder, are they going to do anything else with the Metal Gear Solid series? Because they did one thing, that being Metal Gear Survive, and that was an awful game.
Um, could they? I don't know how to phrase this. Could they like bring him in, just kind of like buy him out for like one game, but not like really employ him? I don't know what you call that. You know what I
Um,
mean?
yeah, I am not sure, but if they would be able to, I don't know if Kojima would want to do that because of the bad working conditions there.
Yeah. Did he mention that it was bad?
I'm not sure. All I know is just that he was fired from it.
Got it.
But if they do anything with the Metal Gear Solid series, I'm hoping that they make another HD collection
Mm.
because they made one that had 2 and 3 in it, but they didn't make one with one, like they don't do anything with 1 and 4.
Mm.
And I don't know if putting 1 in an HD collection would be good, but it would be pretty cool if they remade it.
Yeah. I don't think anything's seen as much admiration as Resident Evil 2 remake, cuz that was like basically everyone treated it like it was a brand new game.
And it kind of was, because gameplay was much different.
Gameplay was different. I guess the only thing that they kind of kept from it was like the story and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But speaking of that Resident Evil 2 remake, are you guys excited about the Resident Evil 3 remake?
Not really, because I
Yeah.
don't play the Resident Evil games.
yeah, I'm not really.
But speaking of remakes, I haven't played The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, like the original one, but I've played the Switch remaster. How
I've done that a
close
little bit.
is the Switch remaster to the original game?
It
In what scenario? Like gameplay or like
Like gameplay, like map design, stuff like that.
identical, almost.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like identical. Um, I'm sure there's like some small things that are different in there, but for the most part,
Well, definitely the graphics are different.
Yeah,
well,
it
yeah, obviously that, but I mean like certain characters or uh just little areas, not like big places where you go. Like I don't know. I'm just sure that there are some small things that are different
yeah.
in the games. But I'm hoping that Nintendo, since they remade Link's Awakening, I'm hoping that they remake Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons.
Mm. I
I
was
think
more
that would
looking
be
forward to a Link to the Past, the SNES one.
well. They kind of did a remake for that, even though it was more of a sequel on
Mm.
the
I
3DS.
think I think they should redo Breath of the Wild.
Okay,
Well, they haven't. They're making a sequel though.
Yeah, I
yeah,
think they should focus on the sequel before making anything else.
Well, Animal Crossing comes out in 2 days.
same with Doom Eternal. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, they're not making that though.
No, I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, dude.
Is Doom
They're pr-
Eternal gonna be available on Switch?
yes, it is.
Ooh,
Yeah, and it's going to be available the day it releases, which is pretty cool.
that's pretty cool.
Hmm. Yeah. What? Uh, well,
So, um, I don't know what else. Let me look. Let me look. Let me uh, let me flip
I,
through the old script here.
you know what? I got a question for you guys.
What's that?
If you could have any game that isn't on the Switch come to the Switch, what would it be?
I don't really care because I don't have a Switch.
Okay, cool. Thanks for your input, Luke.
Yep, you're welcome.
I'd say Red Dead 2.
Okay. I
No,
don't think that.
okay, no, it could happen though because they've done it with they did Witcher 3. No one thought they could do Witcher 3.
But the thing is, The Witcher 3 is a much older game, and it's not as graphically, uh,
Demanding.
yeah, like Red Dead 2 is a much more demanding game than The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this. All right. I've heard somewhere that it was barely the Xbox One, like original Xbox One, was barely able to run Red Dead 2.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they'd have to do um some like downgrading, you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
Yeah,
optimization and like graphics look not as good, but it's also portable, so don't
but
complain.
if they did that, I feel like it would be like another case of Borderlands 2 on the Vita, where yeah, it's the game, like it's the full game, but the graphics are awful and it's very laggy and not good.
Well, I feel like their main goal should be like no lag. Like eliminate as much lag as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cuz I feel like if you make the port, you kind of have to go all out and make sure that it's just so optimized.
Mhm.
It'd probably create kind of um, like bad taste in like PC gamers' mouth though because you need like super good stuff to run um, Red Dead at 60 FPS on PC with like really high graphics. You need like a
Yeah.
beefy computer.
Mhm. Uh What game would you want on the Switch, Andrew?
Um, I was originally thinking Red Dead, the first one, because that
Mm,
I
one's
think,
pretty good.
yeah, that would
But
be.
honestly, I'd say maybe a game like Kingdom Come Deliverance, or like I don't know how to describe it, but like
A more medieval game.
yeah, like more medieval game
mm.
on the
Mm.
Switch.
But
Like like Kingdom Come or Mordhau.
Mhm.
got
Mm.
it, got it. I think
Like
keep going. Go ahead.
more story-rich games.
Got it.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
was thinking more sandbox games. Something
Oh, what if Gmod
like
on the
yeah, like
Switch?
Gmod or like BeamNG or something.
Oh, that'd be
Uh,
Like
really.
BeamNG on
BeamNG
the
would be
Switch would
cool.
be really cool.
BeamNG I would see coming to the Switch more than Gmod,
Yeah, me
because
too.
if Gmod were to come to the Switch, I'd feel like they'd put it on Xbox and PS or Xbox and PlayStation first.
Hmm. And
Um,
if they do Gmod, I feel like it'd be kind of like a kick in the kick in the rear end. You know what I mean? For them to do that and not put like Half Life and stuff on the Switch,
Mhm.
hmm
because
Wait,
like
is Valve able to publish their games on other platforms? Because I know they did it with Xbox and the Orange Box.
well yeah they have Portal Bridge Constructor on the Nintendo Switch.
hmm
And they actually I heard something about them originally having to like they were going to make it like a Switch game, and then earlier in the Switch's life cycle, and then they just backed out last minute.
mm.
So they didn't back out. Nintendo was kind of like pushing them, and they were just not moving forward with the process. So
hmm
they kind of bailed on that.
A game I would want on the Switch is Devil May Cry 5.
Mm.
And hear me out. I think this could be a possibility that they could do this.
Mm.
Cause
But okay, how old is DMC5?
DMC5, it came out last year, I think.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Got it.
Cause okay, they released one Devil May Cry 1 through 3
Mm-hmm.
on the Switch. Um, and I'm sure that it like something that they would probably do before they release Devil May Cry 5 is also release Devil May Cry 4 on the Switch.
Mm.
But
Are you thinking like a Resident Evil kind of thing? Or not a Resident Evil, I'm sorry. No, wait. Yeah, never mind. Resident Evil 4 and stuff like that. Resident Evil 4 and like 3 on the Switch and how they released like a whole bunch of different versions.
like, well, yeah, but I think they would release. What I'm trying to say is, I think they would release Devil May Cry 4 before they release 5, so that it's like kind of going in order.
Mm,
Because they released Devil May Cry 1, and then they did 2, and then 3. Like, they're going in order so far.
yeah.
Ooh. Um, so that's why I think they would release Devil May Cry 4. And I don't think they would release the remake, but yeah, I just uh, hope that they put Devil May Cry 5 on the Switch.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
hmm
Um, so, oh, so I just launched Steam because I thought I got a notification for a moment,
You know, this bread.
and there's a whole bunch of sales happening right now because of the virus.
Mm.
Oh,
Like,
you wanna be cool?
ton of sales. What's
If
up?
Steam gave some
I'll be back.
users
BB.
$20
Be back. Be
or
back.
something that they could spend on games,
Mm. Yeah,
that'd be real cool.
that'd be really cool.
Yeah, that would be.
But then again, think of how many users. Wasn't it 20 million users?
Yeah,
That was the
what?
record high.
Yeah.
So 20 million times $20. That's a lot of money.
Well,
That,
it's all virtual money though,
that's 40 million. No, that's 400 million
but
dollars.
it's all virtual though. So people, I don't know, like those people would
Oh,
Uh,
oh,
hey Brad,
Bradley.
Brad.
you, you left.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Mm,
so
For those that don't know, Brad's mic, it's not his mic, it's his computer. Cause him and I have the same mic, but we don't have the same problem. So, um, whenever he's playing a game or something, and something loud happens in that game, for example, Space Engineers with the loading screen, it'll come through the mic. But you don't know why that is. It just does it.
yeah.
yeah.
Um, so due due to the pandemic, what do you guys think? Um, I don't know where I was going with that question.
The new generation that's gonna come from quarantining a bunch of
Yeah, yeah. Like,
adults.
there's probably gonna be a whole bunch of people that never play video games, and then if like like some like huge places in China and like I if some places in America start being quarantined, like what else do you have to do other than like look at social media? But that'll run out eventually, so people will start probably getting invested or looking into video games and start a, a lot of more people will probably start playing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, so, all right, here's a different topic that's not corona related.
Okay.
And instead, we're going back to the Switch, but this time we're talking about Pokemon,
Okay.
right?
All right.
So, you know how from the Game Boy Advance onward,
Yeah.
uh, Nintendo has made a remake of a previous Pokemon game
Uh huh.
for every system. Like for the GBA, it was Fire Red and Leaf Green. For the DS, it was Heart Gold and Soul Silver. 3DS, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, yeah. For the Switch, they kind of already did that. That being Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee,
Mhm.
because it is like the original region and all that stuff. But I hope that they make um like a traditional Pokemon remake
Yeah.
where they use like maybe the same engine and stuff as Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I think if they do that, they'll probably do one of the DS Pokemon games.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but I'm not sure which generation because there were two generations on the DS. Because there was Pearl and Diamond, and then there was Black and White.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Um.
sure.
Probably black and white. Black and white. I think it's more like widely known. I think it's more popular.
Yeah, but they also made sequels to Black and White.
Mm.
So if they were to do Black and White, they would probably um, remake the sequels, or actually, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um. Luke, you wanna start us off with a new topic?
yeah, you've been kind of quiet.
Uh, um, I don't
That's
know.
weird. Oh. Luke, you're not in.
Games?
Hmm.
Yeah, games.
Okay, all
What's your
right.
favorite game, Dylan?
My favorite game.
And why?
My favorite game is Halo 3 because
Why is that your favorite game?
gameplay is very good. Um its story is also very good. Uh and some of the features are also very good in it. It's just a great game overall, in my opinion.
It's not very good.
Yeah, what would you say to people who say that?
I'd say you are entitled to your own opinion, but that opinion is.
All right.
I'm kidding. No. Uh, what about you, Braden? What's your favorite game?
My favorite game.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably have to put my money on Gmod.
On what?
On Gmod. Gary's mod.
Mm, you-
I've put the most time into it. Um, it's one of the only games that I consistently come back to. It's fun to
Mm.
just like mess around, and then there's like
Hey,
game modes
Braden.
and stuff.
Hey, Braden.
Yeah.
After this, you want to play Gmod?
Why not right now?
Yeah, sure.
Because we can't talk in game.
Yeah.
How about you, Bradley? What's your favorite game?
Yeah. What's your favorite game? Bro?
Oh,
Favorite game of all time.
dude, there's so many. There's actually too many to pick from. Hold on, let me go in my little Space Engineers.
That's your favorite?
Yeah, my favorite game is Space Engineers
Mm.
Why?
Yeah. Why is that?
Yeah, tell us why.
because it's a more elaborate Minecraft.
Mm.
And
Huh.
Minecraft used to be my favorite game. Then I discovered Space Engineers.
I see.
Luke,
Uh,
Luke, how
what
about
about
you?
yeah? What about you, Luke?
My favorite game? I don't know. I have a lot of. I mean, I don't really have a favorite game, but I have a lot of games that I like. Like, there's no game that's really stood out to me as a great game.
So, you don't have particularly a favorite game. We just have
No,
a lot
I
of
just have a
games
lot of
that you enjoy.
or good games that I like.
Got it.
I see. Jesus.
Bradley.
Thank you, Bradley. Very cool.
So,
Uh,
Andrew.
Playing
Andrew,
Bejeweled over there.
what's your favorite game, Andrew?
Andrew is no longer with us.
No, he's got it. He's got it. Go ahead, Andrew.
He's muted.
he's muted.
Well, thank you, Andrew. Very insightful.
All right, cool.
All right.
Good game. Well,
So, I think it's about time we can go on break.
Yeah.
How about them Tigers? Am I right?
We'll come back from break about what are you guys thinking? 7:50?
Yeah, 7:50.
What time is it?
7:50,
7:40.
7:55? What do you think?
I'd say 7:55 since it's 43 right now.
Okay. All right, we'll be back at that time.
All right.
I just got back.
Well,
Well,
now we're going
too bad.
away.
All right. Took a break, got some snacks, and in the process, came up with some new topics. All right.
Wait, you guys have
Who wants to talk about them new
All right,
topics
hold on.
first?
First, before we talk about the topics, who got snacks?
yeah, who got
I
snacks?
got snacks.
Oh,
I want.
I ate some Kit Kats.
Yo, can you share?
Yeah, here, pass it down.
Yeah,
Pass
if
it
you
on,
go
Luke.
outside, I'll throw it at you.
Dude, thank you so much.
All right.
So, our first topic
First topic of the
is
night. Let's go, guys. First topic of
so
the podcast.
our first topic after the break is what is your least favorite video game genre, or which video game genre do you think is the worst?
Let's start off.
All right, I'll start off purely just because it's gonna make Bradley mad. I hate strategy games. There is. All right, no, I don't hate them. They're all right, but they're just not my cup of tea. But my least favorite type of game is like the top-down, like,
Mm.
well, I mean, I guess this is kind of a strategy game, but like the top-down games where like you're looking at people and you're telling them what to do and you're not
Oh,
actually in there doing
like
it.
where you're leading them.
Yeah.
I
Like
think
The
those.
Sims?
No, The Sims, like I'm talking like action games,
Yeah, like those
League of
games where you
Legends
have to
and
Oh.
like
stuff.
direct like 5 dudes.
Like
Like-
XCOM or something?
I don't know what
Yeah.
that is, but like you're like looking down
Those.
on the level and you can like see like it's like a warehouse or something and you have to like move them around. It's dumb.
Alright, Braden, you'll get this.
So like turn-based games.
like
Yeah.
Mario and
Yeah.
like Mario and
Pokemon
Rabbids.
is the only turn-based game that I like.
Braden, are you
Yeah.
talking about games like Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
that's what
bad. Oh, I dislike that game.
I think they're okay. I generally don't like them, but I did play Mutant Year Zero, which is one of those, and I enjoyed that game a lot. I thought it was really fun, but yeah, they're not my cup of tea either. So I guess I'll go next. My least favorite genre is probably sports games.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Like, okay, I don't think that sports video games in general like are bad.
I do.
Like gameplay wise, they can be pretty fun. Like Wii Sports, that's probably the best one.
that don't refer
that's-
to that as a sports game.
We're talking like NBA,
it's a
FIFA.
Give me
sports game.
no. We're talking like 2K right now, Don.
All right. I mean, it is a sports game, but we're excluding Wii Sports right now. Those other games, those can be fun to some people, but in general, I do not like them. Mainly because they release one every year, even though they don't.
Yeah. Like if you stay 1 year behind on sports games, you will get them for like $2. Like
Yeah.
crazy deals.
Mm-hmm. And like they don't add like that much to
There's
each
there's
game.
only
It's
so
like,
much you can add to the same to one game with the same rules.
yeah,
Like
and it's like
you can't add any new levels either. The only thing you can do is cosmetics.
the only thing that they change is like, oh, who are the basketball players? Because like,
Yeah. Like who's playing?
that's the only thing that they change, and that's
Mhm.
why I do not like.
Basically, it's
sport-
like if Fortnite became a $60 game where you still had skins and everything, but the map never changed.
Yeah, but even Fortnite,
Other than yearly when they add like the one user generated area or something.
yeah, but even Fortnite is more interesting than like even if Fortnite did that, it would be more interesting than sports games. Because sports game, like the gameplay,
Hmm.
is just kind of, eh.
It's a meh at best.
Yeah.
You might as if you want to play sports that bad, you might as well just do it.
Well, Fortnite, you can't do that in real life.
You can't do that.
Well, you can't legally play Fortnite in real life.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I don't. So
All right, Bradley,
Uh,
going down the line, you're next.
yeah. Bradley,
Bradley,
Huh?
you're next.
you're next.
Oh, my least favorite genre is probably sports games because they're just kind of stupid.
Mm.
I've always wanted to actually
Bradley
play them.
plays football.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Bradley,
actually-
Bradley
And he
plays
used to play
sports.
basketball, but yeah,
Mhm.
he
Yeah.
is a sportsman, but he hates sports games.
They're not like the real thing. Like I hate watching sports. I stand there instead,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of my
Yeah, it's like it's.
preference.
I feel like it's almost like you're a coach, telling the players what to do.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah,
I also enjoy strategy games. See,
yeah, kind of weird. All right,
Kinda
Luke,
weird.
you're
Alright.
next.
Yeah, Luke.
Um, I'm gonna say the exact same thing as everyone else and say that I don't like sports games.
Your least favorite sports games?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to say like mobile, like Candy Crush type games,
Puzzle
like
Like
game?
mobile games.
mobile puzzle games that have no soul. Like
Mm,
they're not fun to watch, and they're not fun to play. You just kind of hit a button, and then thing
What
happen.
about the mobile games like that you'll get like for ads on Snapchat or something? Where
those are
it's like
Yeah, I
those
don't
are
like
awful.
yeah,
those either. Oh, hold on, the
it's like
stream's
oh
all
my
messed
goodness,
up
this
because I'm
game is
fixing my
so hard.
audio. But
Okay. But the thing is, I think those are better than
there we
sports
go.
games because they have a purpose, which is it's on your phone. It's not supposed to be like this huge like AAA game. It's supposed to be something that like keeps you distracted or whatever. It's very
Yeah,
convenient and it's just
but it just feels like I'm staring into the void.
And then it's like you can pay 17.99 to get ads free. No
okay, yeah.
ads.
I also hate like Clash games. Like that game has no other purpose to other than making money. Like
Mhm.
like a Super Mario Odyssey or something. Like you can appreciate that they took time to, try, and then they're over here in like mobile game territory, and they're like, yeah, just pass me the microtransaction money, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and games battle royales that will charge you real money for skins. For example,
Any game that has microtransactions that is also paid for, bad game.
for
It
example,
equals bad game.
GTA 5, GTA Online.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
You
just a
can
bad
get
idea.
shark cards. Ooh.
Pretty much every new Call of Duty game. Well, I'd say there are some exceptions because Modern Warfare is pretty good, but it's still bad that they have microtransactions in it.
Yeah, it's like when EA said that virtual gambling isn't actually gambling; it's a surprise mechanic.
Surprise mechanic.
yeah, that
That
was.
is that is that is just so bad. That
It's
looks
terrible.
so bad
Mm-hmm.
because people look at that and they're like, "Oh, you really just said gambling is a surprise mechanic?"
Yeah, because the thing
Like,
is, gambling is like an actual problem that
yeah,
people have. Like people get addicted and then they can't like they lose all their money and they lose everything in gambling, and yet they're just saying like, "Oh no, virtual gambling isn't gambling," even though it is.
virtual
It's
I
gambling
don't know.
isn't gambling because you're not gambling for real money. Actually, wait, no, I take that back. You kind of
Yeah,
are
they are gambling for
because
real.
you
yeah,
can sell
you're,
what you get.
it's it's worse actually because the thing is, not everyone is selling what they get.
Mm-hmm.
It's just skins on a game that will probably die. Some like
Fortnite.
yeah,
They didn't have
Yeah,
good
like
game.
Fortnite didn't really have gambling. Fortnite I can respect a little bit more because it was kind of like
you know what you're
if
buying.
you're interested, you can like keep track of like what's happening and what's likely to sell for more and whatever. Like there's like
Hmm.
it was like basically the stock market for video games for a little while. And like but even then you still know what you're getting.
Yeah,
Like CS:GO, CS:GO's free now. Used to not be and they had microtransactions bad. But now it's not. So I can let microtransactions slide, but they still make it like lotto kind of thing, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's yeah.
it's not cool.
I don't like virtual gambling is like just such a bad idea. Like I want to if I'm going to have to pay money for a game that I already have, I at least want to be able to choose what I'm getting.
Hmm.
Like, you know,
Yeah. So
um
I guess we should transition to our next topic.
yeah, next topic. what are some of our dream sequels? Games we want to see another sequel for. So I'll let Andrew start off with this again.
Uh, wait, I think I had a good one for this, but now I can't remember it.
Um,
Three.
yeah,
Um,
was it Red Dead?
no, Red Dead 3 was a joke.
Yeah.
Um, what's there was I want another Kingdom Come game, like another one like Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Mm.
I see.
Like that, Kingdom Come Deliverance is by far one of my favorite games.
Mhm. Yeah.
Hmm.
Another one of those would be nice. We can back.
Well, there's aren't they still like working on that one though?
I mean, they're not completely done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, Dylan, I think you're next.
Okay. So it would actually take me a long time to think of, to think this over, but right now, the sequels I can think of are I would want either a Portal sequel or a Left 4 Dead sequel.
Yeah, I'd say I think I wanna out of those two, I'd say Portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've wanted Portal like since I finished Portal 2, which was
Yeah.
a long time ago.
hmm I think so. Like pretty much throughout Portal 2, yeah, the you know that the game takes place in like the Half Life universe.
Mhm.
So I think it would be pretty cool if there would be a crossover or something
Yeah.
where there was either like Half Life elements in Portal or Portal elements in Half Life. So,
Mhm.
let's say there was a Portal game where you had the portal gun, but then you also had like the gravity gun.
Yeah. Or you
Yeah,
used
that
it
would.
in like Half Life environments or something.
hmm
What I've always wanted to see was like Portal, but with like I don't know, in like a real world scenario where like you're I don't know in the streets of New York or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like a. Are you thinking like a Mirror's Edge kind of thing?
What'd you say?
I said, are you
Right.
thinking of like a Mirror's Edge kind of thing?
Yeah. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Uh, I kind of like Andrew's idea, but I wonder would they put it in like a futuristic place like that, like Mirror's Edge, or would they make it like, oh, you're in city ruins or something like that?
Yeah,
Because that's what I pictured was going on in Portal 2. Like,
like
oh,
on the
everything.
outside.
Yeah.
I think. Mm, I think the outside. I kind of imagine that kind of being, um, Half Life Two kind of setting. So yeah, I guess kind of broken down cities and stuff.
Yeah.
But
And that.
at least at the end of the second game, it could have been a fake thing, or Gladys actually faked it, or it could be real. But Shell does walk out into like a
Yeah, she walks
fine
into like.
growing cornfield.
Yeah, she walks into a field.
Yeah, and like I don't know, like the sky isn't like dark and cloudy and like
Yeah,
heavily
but.
polluted looking that it is in Half Life.
But like, not every uh post-apocalyptic setting is like, oh, everything is dark. Because I was thinking, yeah, it would be like sunny and stuff. Like, The Last of Us,
Yeah,
how there are like some sunny days and all that. I was
yeah,
picturing it
yeah,
would be like, the city area before,
yeah.
like in the
Mhm.
What
beginning of the
about what about Sunset Overdrive? Have you ever seen that
Sunset.
game?
I've played it, but I haven't beaten it. I thought it was interesting, but it wasn't like one of the best games that I've played, and I didn't really want a sequel while playing it.
I
But
mean, I think like the graphic style of that game was awesome, and I liked the theme and like the music that went along with it.
Mm.
Like it
yeah,
all seemed to like flow together very nicely.
yeah. Um, another game that I would like to see a sequel to is Crackdown, but instead of being like Crackdown 3, I want it to go back to the same
Crackdown
style.
2.
Yeah, like Crackdown 2 or the original Crackdown.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really like the whole like neon futuristic thing.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Crackdown 2 was probably a really good. It was a really good sequel. I
Mm-hmm.
almost said it was probably one of the best ones I've seen.
I heard the same thing about Crackdown 3.
Mm. Anyway, who's next?
Andrew muted his mic to scream. Uh,
Uh,
Probably Bradley.
Yeah, I guess I could say mine. Mountain Blade Warband. They Bannerlord. Yeah, that they've been working on a game called Mountain Blade Bannerlord or something like that. It's actually, I think it's just called Bannerlord. I want to see that come out.
mm,
That one's already like a work in progress. Really want to see that though.
uh,
Luke, it's on to you.
Huh?
We're passing
What's-
it on to you. Dream
Uh,
sequels.
I don't. Honestly, I don't care.
okay.
All right.
about any
Like-
game getting a
Like,
sequel.
I don't specifically want a sequel. I just play games and have fun playing the games. And if there's a sequel, that's great.
Yeah, but like,
Here.
what's a game that you like that you think a sequel would be good for?
None of them.
You don't think any
Here,
of
I'll-
them would have a good time with a sequel?
No.
Here, I'll answer for Luke. Luke wants Minecraft 2.
Got it.
Yeah. All right, Brayden, your turn.
All right, so I'd have to say either like a port of kind of Gmod, but into the Source 2, so that
Mm.
the everything's more updated and you can have more detailed everything.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see a maybe not a second Minecraft, but just a huge kind of gameplay changing version of Minecraft, because I feel like Minecraft is starting to feel samey again, where you're
Yeah.
just down in the mine and you're just looking for iron, and then eventually you're done with a world and you just move on to the next one. And you
Mhm.
just restart, and then you go back and get iron, and then work your way up to diamond, and then yeah, like
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like I could use a bit of an update in that respect.
Mhm. Because there's not a ton in Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
So, next topic, or
Let's move on
Guys-
to specifically what is one of our most hated video games.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
Andrew,
Andrew's-
I don't know if you're there right now, but
I am.
all right, what do you think? What's your specifically which game do you hate the most?
Oh boy, you have to give me a second on this one. Believe it or not, it's not Fortnite. You wanna know why?
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 Fortnite's gameplay is decent. It's not horrible, but it's playable.
Yeah.
But Fortnite's community is absolute dog crap. You might have to come back to me on this one.
All right. Dylan, you want to take this?
This is also gonna be a very hard one because pretty much every game that I've played I really like.
Mm.
But right now, if I had to choose, I'd say probably Sonic and the Secret Rings because I hate the gameplay of it. It's awful.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just really bad. That's all I can say about it.
All right.
Like, Yeah. Uh, so Bradley,
I don't have a game that I hate.
Well,
okay.
what's one of them that you hate?
I don't have one.
You
What's
don't
your
hate
least
any
favorite?
video game?
Well, even like the games that I like really don't really enjoy, I don't hate them.
Yeah,
Well, what's your least favorite then?
yeah.
At
My
least.
least favorite game. Well, I downloaded this game a while ago. It's like $20. It's called Avorion. Garbage.
I see.
Never understood the game,
Mm.
so I just gave up on it. And I was like, ah, this sucks.
Mm. Okay. Luke.
What? Most hated game, right?
Yeah.
Um, mm, I don't really know. I can't think of a game that I hate.
What about least favorite then?
I can't
Okay.
think.
All right. Andrew, you ready to answer? You muted
I'll think
yourself.
of
I
this.
am
Andrew?
ready.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Doki Doki Literature Club.
Mm.
Oh, come on, dude.
Oh, I can't stand it. Oh
No,
man.
that's I mean, yeah, you have your own opinion, but I gotta say that's a good game. At least when it
It's
first came out.
Oh, Dylan.
I mean, I'm visiting the Steam store right now, and the reviews are overwhelmingly positive. Like, let's just
Yeah.
scroll down a little bit. Um, the first comment that I see is made by a friend, so that's why I see it first. And it says, "Play this if you want to cry."
Uh,
Uh,
I want. So Bradley, you sounded like you didn't like what I said there.
What was that?
That I thought Doki Doki.
Oh, yeah. You no.
I would like
yeah.
to explain to you why I think it is a good game.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Dylan.
Go ahead,
I
Dylan.
Okay,
Dylan.
I don't think it's good because it's a dating sim.
Sorry.
You're really funny, Bradley.
You did that to the whole stream.
Yeah. Okay. The reason why I think it's a good game is because it's a good horror game. Because like, le- no, leading up to like the scary part, you had no idea, especially when it first came out.
Wait, it's a
You
horror game?
shut up, Andrew.
Hang on. Popular user-defined tags for this project: psychological horror, anime, visual novel, horror.
It's a horror game. Have you not seen any gameplay of it?
I've
Wait,
seen
it's
zero
free?
gameplay.
Freaking, oh my god, Andrew, it's a horror game because halfway in, oh, someone dies, and then the game restarts, and it's like, oh, that character is no longer a character in the game. It's. I can't believe you didn't know that was a horror game. But anyway, that's why I think it's good because it really threw
Well,
a curveball at you.
Dylan, I'm gonna be quite frank with you. I don't agree with you.
Okay. You do you want to explain or no? All right, Braden, it's your turn.
All right. Shoot. I'm probably gonna have to go with Hold on. Let me just go Steam Store. Actually, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna say, the Bible game.
Oh,
Steam.
the one that was $200.
It was $200, and now it's my least favorite because I can't buy it anymore because they took it off
Oh.
the store.
Mm. Can I take back my game that I said earlier? Because I remembered one.
What's that?
Nekopara.
I don't know what that is.
The porn. It's the porn game Damon talked about with us at
I
Cross
don't.
Camp.
Okay, so Damon is another one of our friends, and I don't
Yeah.
remember him talking it to us about that.
He said his friend.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
it's to give you a rundown of what it is. Basically, it's anime, and it's females, and they're cats. And that's as far into it as we're going to explain.
And it's adults only.
Oh yeah.
See, yeah, let's So guys,
Next topic.
next topic.
I
All
had
right,
no
so
idea
I
that
think we
how's
Tokyo
can
Flame
Twitter
Kids?
unanimously
loves a horror
agree.
game.
I think we can unanimously agree
Unanimously.
on the next topic, and that is that our
Sayonara
favorite
suckers.
board game.
Hmm?
Our favorite board game. So
Okay.
I think we can all agree.
Monopoly.
No.
Yeah, I'd probably say Monopoly.
Oh, actually,
Monopoly's
Well-
not that bad of a game.
oh, I was gonna
So
say
is-
Uno.
Uno
Yeah,
isn't
Uno's pretty good.
Uno isn't really a board game, it's a card game.
You know, but you're
If we're
wrong.
talking Alright, Braden, if we're talking about both board games and card games, I would probably say Uno.
All right.
Oh, Cards Against
Yeah,
Humanity is by
board
far
game-
my
okay,
favorite card
yeah.
game.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm still sticking with Uno. Actually, never mind.
Yeah, I'd still stick with Uno.
Okay.
Okay.
I-
Board game. I'd say Game of Life.
Ooh, yeah, that's not that bad of a game.
I think it's kind of bad
Well, you're bad, so you know.
because you don't get to choose anything. It's just, hey, draw a card, and it's like, oh, that's what you got.
Well, Andrew, how do you think I go on my daily life? Like, how do I think I base my life off of? I draw a card
Drawing
and see what it
cards.
says.
Bradley draws a card of the Game of Life, and then that's what he does that day.
Yeah.
That
Yo,
would be an interesting challenge.
Braden, my board game, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
So I remember when we were talking about our favorite games.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
have to take mine back because it's Roblox, Uno.
But that's a video game, that's not a board game.
That's what I said about our favorite games.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
dummy. We got a big brain over here.
Luke, how
Okay,
about you?
whatever.
Favorite board
Yeah.
game? Go,
Oh, I just threw my plate across.
Luke.
What? My favorite board game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Monopoly and Life.
Fortnite Monopoly.
Dog, we like life.
All right.
Isn't that an actual thing now?
It is.
Oh, that's
Yes.
so
Oh,
bad. That's
no.
so terrible.
There is-
That's
I'm
God.
gonna have to say that I like the. Was
no
it?
wonder we're being killed.
Did
by
they
the
make a
coronavirus.
woman's version? Yeah,
Oh.
the woman's Monopoly. No, that's a real thing. It cheats.
I'm
It
looking
cheats the
this
game
up.
so that the woman wins. That's not a joke. They get paid more.
That's
Like when they
stupid.
crossovers start, they get paid more to compensate for the wage gap. But
It
there's
is-
no wage gap
it's
in
called
Monopoly,
Miss
so
Monopoly.
they just cheat and win.
Oh, what's your favorite version of Monopoly? Yeah, that's a good question.
Fortnite.
Can we kick Bradley?
No,
Hold
not
on.
yet.
I think I have my favorite version in my closet. Let me check real quick. Yeah.
Dylan's gonna come out of the closet pretty soon.
I have SpongeBob Monopoly in my closet.
Oh, that's a big
I
one.
thought I had Shrek Monopoly, but I have Shrek Operation.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Half is.
is that I think that's
I think
about
that's
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
What's the next thing?
The next
What do we-
thing that we had was
Seep.
our favorite video game soundtracks.
I can't answer this because I don't know any of
Brett-
the games. So.
Bradley's favorite is GTA 5 mission music.
No, that's the worst. The SPGs keep on failing the mission, and that keeps on repeating, and that's all you hear, and then it's so irritating. God.
Bradley's
My
actually a pro at failing failing GTA 5 missions.
Uh, should I go? Or
Yeah, go ahead.
my favorite is the Halo 3 soundtrack.
Mm.
Of course, it's a Halo 3 soundtrack.
Well, it
What else
sounds.
was
All right,
Thank-
I'm ready. You ready, guys? Ready for this one?
Mhm.
My favorite soundtrack of all time, Breath of the Wild.
Mm.
It is so good that if you're fighting something and battle music is playing, when you get a critical strike on something and it goes like ting, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Um, it'll that the sound from that attack will wait till the next opportune time in the music, so that way it's not offbeat or it sounds wrong. But it all flows together perfectly, and I love it.
My favorite is the
Your-
sword break noise.
is the what?
Oh yeah.
The sword break noise.
Uh,
I don't know what it is, but I can only imagine.
can I take back what I said? I actually like Doom's soundtrack a lot.
Mm.
Wow, aren't
Which
you
one?
cool?
Doom 3?
Doom.
I was gonna say that, dummy.
You don't even play Doom.
So
Yeah.
like its
He plays
soundtrack.
Chex Quest.
I'm talking about Doom 2016 though.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about Doom 3.
I played Doom 2016 once.
Doom 3, best soundtrack of all time.
I don't even know if it has a soundtrack.
All right, boys. How's everyone's day?
We have another topic, right?
No, no.
Oh well.
Also, I didn't answer.
Oh, go ahead.
Braden,
I'd
let's
say-
be honest. Braden,
Animal Crossing.
it's Animal Crossing.
It's not Animal Crossing.
Dang it!
What a biased nerd.
My favorite, I'd say my favorite soundtrack either has to be Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland or Wii Sports, just because every song in each of those is just bangers.
Oh wait, no, mine's the Wii Shop theme.
That's not, no, that's not a video game.
I don't care what you say. I consider it a masterpiece of music, and I consider it a video game. That's my point of view, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Riley's just sitting on the weed. Man, I'm having so much
Dude,
fun.
this is my
playing
favorite
the Wii
video
Shop.
game. Bradley, I would have taken Me Shot, or the Me channel. I
Dude,
consider that a game.
I don't consider any of it a game.
What's your favorite Wii music? How about that?
Um,
Brad- Shop channel. I'd s- I'd say mine is the Check Me Out music.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Welcome back.
Whoops.
You lost Brad.
Whoops.
Okay. What about you, Andrew?
My favorite soundtrack.
Bradley, stop. Yeah, what's your favorite Wii music?
Oh, my favorite Wii music. Probably baseball.
Okay. Uh,
There's a lot
Luke?
of those, Andrew. Which one?
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
That's not baseball.
that's all of Wii Sports.
That's title theme.
Oh, well, that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say Wii Sports Boxing, actually.
I don't remember what Wii Sports Boxing was.
Oh, you don't remember what Wii Sports Boxing is? I'll play the
I don't.
first 7 seconds so he can't get copyright claimed.
While we're waiting, Luke, what's your favorite Wii music?
All
While
of
we're
it.
waiting, nice to.
Okay.
It's about time we talk about our sponsor, Raid Shadowlet. No, just kidding.
Skillshare.
Oh,
Funny.
that's a
that's-
good
That
one.
one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Well,
Well,
is that all?
I think that's all we had for tonight, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
Gamer
All-
girls and gamer boys.
All
Don't ever say that again.
Gamers.
I'm sorry.
all 3 viewers we have. I think that's actually only the 3 of us in this call.
I'm not watching. I don't think.
I'm not watching either.
Oh, I'm watching. So it's me and 3
I'm
other
not.
people.
I am no longer watching.
Or 2 other people. So,
Thank you
so the
all.
2 lady and gentleman, I'm guessing.
Or non-binary.
oh,
we don't judge
we
here.
just gained one.
The 2 gamers.
Actually 3 now. The 3 gamers.
There is only
Uh,
one race.
You
As
have a
gamers.
good night, all right? And to the people watching on YouTube, I don't know what time it is where you are, so have a good one.
Don't let the
Uh,
coronavirus
Well,
get
yeah.
you to sleep. You don't want it taking you away. All right.
So yeah, we're gamers.
So yeah.
Yep.
So thank you all. Check us out on Twitter at Gunk Podcast, and you can find the full version of the stream at the Gamer Gunk Podcast on YouTube. So we'll see you next time.
See you later, gamers.
Stay
Bye-bye.
gunky.
Gators.